Give us a sense of where Bibi Netanyahu is right now. He's had some difficulty pulling a government together. They've tried various approaches down there. What's likely to happen in the election come March?
Well, he's in the fight of his political life. As a man who is now in his 11th year as prime minister, I think he expected to do better in the last two elections, but found that he couldn't muster a parliamentary majority in a coalition. There are a few roadblocks on the way to do that. And frankly, unless there's some major change between now and March 2nd, the date of the next election, we could be in for a third deadlock where the two big parties are unable to form a government.
Well, it's fascinating. Now, one of the things he has hanging over his head is an indictment, and there were reports today that maybe he'd be asking the Knesset to actually vote through immunity. That's now been pulled back, reportedly. How much is that factoring into his political plight over in Israel?
Oh, I think it's the largest cloud on the horizon for him. The Supreme Court in Israel has instructed the Attorney General to decide whether or not Netanyahu can even run for the Knesset as an indicted person, and that decision has not been made yet. Netanyahu has said publicly that immunity, which is clearly what he seeks, is a function of democratic government, and yet today it appears that there's some political hesitations on his part of moving forward in that direction. So it's a very uncertain situation for him personally, and therefore the election outlook is equally uncertain.
So if he doesn't get enough votes in the Knesset to put together a government, why would he have enough votes to get immunity adopted?
Well, he won't. Part of the deal that he's trying to make is to pay off the smaller parties in the coin that they're looking for, whether it's resources for their institutions, whether it's, for example, some annexations in the West Bank for the right-wing parties, and in return, he would receive their support for immunity. If he can't muster that coalition, however, the center and center-left parties have already said that they will not support immunity should a national unity government be formed, which means that he would be in a corner from which there's no escape.